From East Kilbride in Scotland, Revolution 2.
And a real design revolution, this.
We've talked to the Thor team and we don't like them. They've got a big pointy axe thing. They look like they can do a lot of damage to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you got to retaliate with?
Well, we've got 3 36-inch blades, right?
Yes.
And they go...
They spin round.
Yeah, just under 200 miles an hour. Right, so it's the fastest, biggest weapon in Robot Wars.
Gee whiz.
But to get that weapon, we've got very thin armour. So we're a bit worried.
Yes, you can see how their minds work, can't you?
Yeah.
2 drive wheels, 4 casters to run inverted, a polycarbonate body shell, tubular and plate steel construction. Yes, the large weapon, but it's not reliable.
From Ellistown in Leicester, Judge Shred 2.5.
My love, good to see you back for a 3rd attempt on Robot Wars.
Which one are you most worried about and why?
Anarchy.
Anarchy?
Yeah.
Why are you most worried about him?
It's just heavy.
Ah, okay. But surely you can just nip on under there?
Well, that's what we're hoping, yeah.
Because you've got a kind of nice dome wedge shape going on.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem keep getting into him. It's just turn him over, I think. The other 2 aren't a problem.
And have you got the power to turn him over, Judge Shred?
We should have. It flips about 130 kilos.
Has a low profile and multiple body panels for damage limitation. The flipper and self-righting mechanism 12 miles an hour, and if there is any justice, deserves to go far.
From Kettering in Northamptonshire, Anarchy.
This is the old 101 team. They were semi-finalists in the 3rd Wars. Completely new robot, though.
Mike, they're all worried about you, because do you want to know who you're up against?
Go on in.
Revolution,
Yeah.
Judge Shred, and Thor the Vikings.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
No, they're quite actually
They're
worried
quite
about
axable.
you. You're very heavy.
171 kilos.
Yeah, I think that's what they're all worried about.
Yeah.
And how about the power behind your chopper?
Well, we've got the equivalent of Chaos 2's Phillipa behind our chopper. So it's very powerful. It'll go through 14 millimetres of polycarbonate.
No wonder they're all worried.
Basic Robot Wars rule, walkers can be twice as heavy, has very powerful weapons, but a slow top speed of just 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at the teams. Revolution 2 on the left, captained by Roger Webb. Thor on the right, Captain Jason Marston. And there on the left-hand side, Judge Shred 2.5, Captain Alan Blakeman, and Anarchy, Captain Mike Franklin. And his daughter Amy there, she's now 10, she's back again. So's Matilda in the arena for the House Robots, and Dead Metal 2.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Intrigued to see the weaponry of Revolution 2 here at its finest, immediately coming crumpling down onto the top of Judge Shred 2.5 with the multiple body panels. There's Thor swapping blows with Anarchy. Thor also has the pincers, as well as the hammer. It has the team with the blonde wigs. We also have Judge Shred 2.5 with the judges' wigs. Don't get the two confused. There's Revolution 2, confusing things in a bit of a muddle and a melee. Judge Shred takes a blow there from Thor. Their team, great fun. Also, Anarchy in there with a couple of blows, and they're all having a go at the judge. They're the spinning, rotating weapons of Revolution 2 at 200 miles an hour, top speed, that flailing weaponry. Looks a little bit lightweight in body, though, if someone can get hold and flick it out. Thor almost rocking and rolling from Judge Shred's flipper, but down comes the hammer, stroke axe again. That's Anarchy in trouble in the flame pit, but turning away. The walker, ponderous, but nonetheless effective. Thor moves back to get the axe down. Judge Shred 2.5 is bearing the brunt of all this. Now, did you see a little flick on Revolution 2? And it was very easily flicked up in the air, I felt. Thor has a bent pincer at the front, but down comes the mighty tall axe hammer once again. This is very even. Very, very even at the moment. Blows are being traded. What's happened here? Judge Shred 2.5 against the arena sidewall. And I wonder, in attacking it, has Revolution 2 immobilised itself? Dead Metal comes out with the saw blade. The sparks beginning to fly. And that armament of Revolution 2, as we heard from Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson, not its strong point. Oh, meanwhile, Judge Shred has been flicked by Anarchy. The top of your picture. Can the judge right itself now? Thor is in attendance. They bash down using the the self-righting mechanism, but it hasn't been a great display by Judge Shred 2.5. They fought in Robot Wars Series 4 and in Series 3. They were knocked out of the heats both times. And that was a good attack by Anarchy, a brilliantly designed robot by Mike Franklin, once built a hydrojet-powered surfboard. If you look through the innards there, you can see 8 legs independently walking, but barely a wobble in the movement of Anarchy. It's the first time we've seen a walker in the history of Robot Wars so balanced. I think Revolution 2 is buckling, don't you? It looks in trouble, and it seems to have pinned itself there on the arena floor. Thor inadvertently is released. Judge Shred tries to flick Anarchy, but there you can get a sense of the weight of Anarchy. 170 kilos around about. Revolution, to me, has been immobilised. They're in trouble. Roger and Gordon, and they're being counted. Now, that's a shame, because it was innovative and good fun. But in the end, to get the great weaponry in, it was out of kilter, wasn't it? Out of balance for Robot Wars, and they're out. Revolution 2. So, one of the remaining 3 will join them out. 2 go through, and the judges will have to decide now. Will it be Thor? Will it be Anarchy? We know Revolution 2 have gone. Judge Shred 2.5, depending on a judge's result.
Revolution gets counted out, but we're going to have to go to the judges on the other 3. While they make up their minds, let's review the highlights. See if you can pick the winners.
Revolution 2, right at the thick of it, so too Judge Shred, but that took damage from Thor more than once. Anarchy, very good throughout, I felt. They've done enough, surely. Damage there to Revolution 2, put paid to its chance. Judge Shred flipped. They could go on the judge's decision.
The judges have made their decision based on style, control, damage and aggression. They've gone for Anarchy and Thor!
Here we go then. What happened?
Yeah, and all 3 of them
I
on
need
top
to
of
ask?
us. All 3 of them.
You see, you know, we talked earlier about that shape, you know, that lovely aerodynamic shape of yours.
The X-dynamic.
What an X-dynamic. What it actually did was just enable everyone to roll on top of you, didn't it?
Basically, yeah.
And let's see, oh dear, that's nasty. Who did that?
I think that was the mini weapon.
Right, Revolution.
That's the one, yeah.
And that goes right in.
Yeah, it got stuck. We couldn't get away from it.
And what did that do to you?
It just got inside and hooked the panel out.
Okay.
It's superficial damage. It's
not superficial
It is.
damage.
It's still running. It's still running.
Now, you were so proud of those spinny roundy blades. You come here, don't hide behind it.
Aww.
You were so boastful about how fast they were going to go round. They did go fast, but they didn't cause any damage at all. Really.
No. We got Judge Shred.
You see, the thing is, you came in for more damage than you caused, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why you're hiding. That's why he's hiding.
Have you seen the state of Judge Shred?
Well, yes.
He has got a lot of holes in him.
But
We buried our blades 8 inches into him.
Yeah, but there wasn't as much damage as we had hoped.
There was still a lot of damage, but I mean, half an hour, we'll be running again.
There's no point.
No, there's not really.
No,
But
you're out now, aren't you?
yes, we're out.
Next time, will you not boast?
No, you've got to boast. You have to boast.
What is it they say about empty vessels? Revolution 2 are out, so too the judges sent down. Thor going through with Anarchy. And this is how they line up in the second round. In a moment, Anarchy against Inshreddable, but first up, Tornado and Thor, and Phillipa's in the pits with Tornado.
Now, Tornado, definitely not, I would say, a novelty robot. Serious Roboteers, in it to win, yeah?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
You're up against a novelty robot, though. Thor,
Ah, okay.
the Vikings. But they're not just a novelty robot either, are they? Because
They've
they
got a big
really
axe.
did prove themselves. And they've got
Yes.
the big axe, lots of manoeuvrability. You worried about that?
They're going to be difficult. We were a little worried we were going to get Anarchy though, so...
Oh, so you're
I think
quite
we
relieved
prefer
with the draw.
Thor.
All right, okay. So Thor versus Tornado. Any damage I need to worry about? No.
Nothing at the moment, no.
Okay, come this way. Let's see how the Thor team reacts to the knowledge. Guys, we have the results of the draw, and you are up against Tornado next.
Oh dear.
Is that manic laughter, hysterical laughter, laughter of relief, or concerned laughter?
Bring it on.
Oh,
Bring it on.
okay.
We'll get the best shot.
Yeah.
Or several, in fact.
They're not worried about you.
No. No, we're not worried about them, are we?
Okay, well, that's that then.